see our power together. As we see from our strikes, we are literally organizing in less than 10 minutes.
When there is a critical mass of workers that are organized, then there is nothing that can be done against it.
That day, the CEO was planning to start a bike tour. So actually, we just take his idea.
Why is it important that workers organize? It's the most important thing that we can have against guerrillas as a weapon.
Delivery riders in Berlin are taking on the grocery company Gorillas over dangerous and exploitative working conditions. Born a pandemic business in May 2020, Gorillas sells groceries at market price for a delivery fee of only $2, making German startup history by reaching a valuation of $1 billion after 9 months. The company is growing rapidly and has already reached major cities like London, New York, and Amsterdam. But just as quickly as its funding rocked through, so too did resistance amongst its workers. They're exposing the dark reality of what they experience at the company, from frequent accidents to missing wages, sudden termination, and even sexual harassment.
Last week, 3 people ended up in hospital because of the problematic brake systems.
At the beginning it was okay, but 3 months ago everything started to go down. No?
Many riders had an accident.
The backpacks were too heavy, so that's why I got injured.
And they asked them first question, did you deliver the order or not?
They don't do anything. They just keep promising and promising and promising. But at the end, we are the workers. We are the ones that are suffering. We are struggling all day.
Towards my time when I was leaving, I was very clearly seeing what was going on. We were just being juiced out in this machine without any consideration being given towards our well-being whatsoever.
Managers respond to the workers' concerns with classic corporate talk.
I mean, just because it is like how it is, yeah? It's not in our companies, but we said we're gonna take care of the riders, and the riders are in our heart, and we care about them.
Well, if riders are in your heart, why are we not all making the same wage? If riders, why are we making just like €1 above minimum wage?
Riders are countering the company's aggressive marketing campaigns by revealing what's going on behind the scenes. Since mid-June, they've been dragging Gorillas through a lengthy PR battle after one of their colleagues was fired without warning. His sudden termination sparked an outpouring of solidarity and catalyzed a series of wildcat strikes, warehouse shutdowns, and blockades.
Because we want the workers inside to come here.
Yeah, but that's not enough. If they want to, it's okay. But if they're not allowed, it's a big issue. Not gonna let people come outside, or what? Because it's not an authorized strike. It is authorized. It is authorized by workers.
The company's motto is to deliver the orders in 10 minutes. And as we see from our strikes, we are literally organizing in less than 10 minutes.
On July 17th, riders hit the streets of Berlin for a bike protest. They rode from warehouse to warehouse, shutting down operations and connecting with more workers.
So let's make it all quarters again. So does everybody agree that we are striking right now? Does everybody agree that we can go to Neukölln? Can I see hands? Perfect! Let's go to Neukölln.
Workers have said they will not back down until the company meets the demands formed and delivered to management on June 28th at a protest outside the headquarters.
Even though you are not allowed to come outside right now, you are free individuals and you can come outside to strike with us. And as the CEO says, he will not fire us. and most of the workers in Neukölln warehouse are new, so actually they're not aware of our struggle or our demands. So we waited for them to share the demands and to share what happened, and some of them joined us while we were coming here. Yeah, and then they ceased the operations.
City managers actually ordering riders to go inside and not talk to us. That's how scared they are. They can't even bring these people to talk to us because they're scared that we will affect them and then they will join us. And they're right, they're absolutely right. The moment those guys would come outside, if they talked to us for 5 minutes, they would be on our side.
Founded in February 2021, the Gorillas Workers Collective is the force behind the activism taking place.
They're losing a lot of money on this. And there's also more to it than that. Like, when people cannot rely on the app to make an order at the time that they want, i.e. right now, then they will overall stop relying on Gorillas and start relying on other services.
The strikes in Berlin have caught the attention of Gorillas workers in Amsterdam and London, who are now in contact with the collective in Berlin. They're finding common ground in the struggles they're facing and are looking to Berlin as an example of how to challenge their exploitation.
Watching the strikes in Berlin, I feel hopeful. Is kind of the main thing. Dealing with the guys personally, having conversations with them, they're so organized, they are so on it, they are so strategic and aligned with every move that they make, and it's just, seeing them achieve what they've achieved over there to date gives me hope that we can, kind of organize something over here to get them to listen to us as well.
So if they don't meet our demands, these actions will just get bigger and bigger until they meet our demands.
This is not the end and this is not the beginning.